What is up, yappers? This is Time for Talks with Rita and Ari, and today we are talking about stress. We all stress. You can't deny it. We all stress. Even if you can't feel it or tell, we are stressing.
Oh yeah,
It could be literally over anything.
yeah.
I mean,
Final week is in
like a week.
2 weeks.
Oof.
So I'm.
And some classes are having their finals now.
Yeah, I had one of my finals Wednesday, so yesterday.
Oof.
As of recording this, we're recording this on December 4th, you guys. We record in advance because we're professionals.
No. no.
Okay,
I don't know about professional, but no.
fine. I'm doing this instead of studying psychology.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Yay! Well, I mean, we kind of need it done.
Okay. We're talking about managing stress.
That's right.
Stress management.
What is?
Oh, dude, a lot. It's a symptom, kind of your body dealing with any demand, whether it is an actual threat or like a change in life, or just something even smaller.
Yeah, or just something that, like, as example, like the word demand. Like
Yeah,
anything that is demanding or physical
yeah,
or mental, even.
yeah,
It's
dude.
like solving a puzzle that you hate.
Like tests, buddy.
Call me out.
Yeah, don't even talk about that with me. It can be psychological or physiological. Physiological is just physical. I put that in there to make myself feel smarter.
I would have said Salish puzzle. Yeah, close enough.
Okay.
Okay. What happens during stress?
You want me to talk about that one?
Mm, Well, I can explain. I can explain it in baby terms.
Perf.
Because I'm a big baby.
Well, we like baby terms here because
They're so much more easier to understand.
I looked up how do in simple terms. And it has given me the most complicated terms ever. And then you go to the little area at the bottom where it's like, what is in simple terms? And it answers it right there. I'm like, why couldn't you just.
Like, said that there. Yeah.
Whatever, it's fine.
Anyways, what happens during stress? Brain and body responses. Your brain basically gets the signal of the stressor, and then your body makes the chemical to help aid getting through it, but then you just end up like and then fight or flight, and then you suck. But it creates cortisol and adrenaline,
Yes.
which is not good for a reaction.
I mean, it depends
Yeah.
because if you're like me, a music major, you get adrenaline when you're performing, and sometimes your adrenaline can help you.
Mm-hmm.
Other
But
times you have to do exercise or like jumping jacks before you practice
mm-hmm.
so that you can mark in breath marks so you don't die when you're performing.
Yeah, well,
Because the adrenaline will do
yeah,
that to your breath. It's a whole
and it's like the fact that with how much like the adrenaline's running through you, you could stutter or
thing.
like
Yes.
have that moment of pause that is like critical in that moment that you don't need.
Yeah, and you're
So,
like, I'm not talking.
oh man, it's the worst when driving
For
when you
real.
have to make a quick decision in 5 seconds.
Or
That could
less.
either end up with you alive or dead.
Yeah, you kind of just hope.
oh, oh,
You hope and pray.
yeah.
Um, and like this, okay, fight or flight causes physical symptoms, which is like increased heart rate, faster breathing, higher blood pressure, your pupils dilate.
Mm.
That's a whole thing. Learned that the other day. um, and it prepares you to confront or escape the threat your brain is perceiving, and it might just be a person coming up to you and talking,
Oh, I feel that.
which sucks.
Swing one at him.
Swing!
Roundhouse.
And then. um, there are four-ish different responses you can have, um, which is beginning with fight and flight. Fight is uh, getting ready for action, so confronting the threat directly. It involves aggression and standing your ground to fight off the danger, quote unquote. Like,
Basically, just
you do what you need to quote unquote survive.
yeah. Instead of, you know, like flight, running away,
Yeah.
you take action instead, and you actually do something. While flight is literally running, escaping,
Yeah.
going away from whatever it is.
It's preparing you for that.
And the threat, yeah, whatever
And
it may
then
be.
two other ones that most people don't really know about because they're not talked about as much.
Yeah, the third one more so. The fourth,
Yeah.
never heard.
Yeah. Freeze. You essentially just become immobile or unable to move. So you might feel stuck, rigid, numb, and or plain dead when the other responses aren't an option.
Yeah.
So like, you know that saying with the bears? I can't remember the saying. Do you know the saying?
Ooh,
Black,
so
white, back, brown,
brown,
lay down.
and then white is good night.
White is good night, essentially. So with the brown, you lay down.
Because it. So the thing about brown bears is that they like to play around with their food, and
Yeah.
if you're still reacting and moving, it will keep playing and clawing and biting.
Yeah. So
And if you play dead, it's like, oh, well,
that's
I can't
boring.
have fun. Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
So you kind of just have to, you know.
And black bears are more like skittish.
Mm-hmm.
That's where like fight might come in, where you can like
Yeah.
act bigger than it, and they'll run.
Yes.
And then polar bears,
You're done. Dead at that point.
Like they don't care. They'll
don't go to the Arctic, you guys.
Don't go to the Arctic. Who's going to the Arctic, bro?
Hey, you never know.
That's true.
And then the last one, which is the least known, is fawn. This action involves trying to appease or please others to avoid conflict, and this can show up in like an abuse case or like getting attacked on the street. You kind of bargain like, I will give you all of my money if you let me live, type deal. So that's fawn. It's putting others' needs before your own, people pleasing, or having difficulty saying no to prevent a negative reaction. So
that's crazy that that's not mentioned a lot, because that is such a common reaction.
It's so common. That was really loud. I'm gonna turn that down.
I can't believe that this is not talked about much.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because like when you start panicking and you're like, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna people please so I can try to get out of it. That's what that is.
Fawning. Gotcha.
Just gotta text you guys. It's okay though. And then stress can have a couple different types. So you can have short term, and that can be healthy. It'll motivate you to get work done. It'll motivate you to get your assignments done. It'll motivate you to get your FL Studio.
Anything that's like in the moment
done that you're procrastinating on. Long-term stress can be unhealthy, and it can lead to mental disorders or
shingles.
Yeah, shingles, and it can lead to physical.
And your little like your autoimmune like your autoimmune like system just basically shuts down.
Fun fact: women get autoimmune diseases often because we stress more.
We suck, guys.
Fun fact.
I don't know about fun, but it's a fact.
It's a fact, yeah. Do you want to go over the sources?
Sources of stress. I'm like biting my tongue all day.
Oh my gosh.
But some sources of stress, external. Some like outside sources, which is homework, work, finals, FLS. Basically like, you know, anything that could be more physical and just like, say you're going to work and you have a very physical demanding job and everything's really fast paced and you can't catch up. That could put a huge stress toll on you, and like I know I have my moments and then I want to break down crying and it just leads to just miserable. Some internal though could be like attitude, pessimism, excessive worrying, anxiety, all that stuff that kind of builds up. Like maybe you have an event coming up and you just really don't want to go, but it's something you have to show up to. So you're kind of like stressing about it. Like, oh no, I have to prepare for this. I have to get ready to talk to people. You start internally worrying and like just panicking, basically.
Mhm. With the internal one, the more you do those things, the worse it's gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the more pessimistic you are, the worse your stress is gonna get, because that's all you're gonna be thinking about.
And it practically becomes habit at that
Yes,
point.
and I know a couple people who are super pessimistic,
I
and
know one person.
it's so hard to not fall into that. And I'm a realist, so I look at things the way they are.
Me too.
And like most people are like, oh, you're such a pessimist. I'm like, no, I'm just looking at all the options that could happen and letting you know about them. Like, there are good options and there are bad options. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. Except I try to keep mine more cheerful,
Mm-hmm.
more like calm, I suppose.
Yeah. And like, you know,
Unless I get angry.
that's yeah, that's one.
I had one night like that. My boyfriend and his friend were keeping me up, and I
Oh
had
my
work at
goodness.
5 in the morning, and I sat there and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm gonna be mean now. Shut up, go to bed." I was rude about it, and lights off, games off, everything. Everyone went to bed, and I was like,
Oh, peace and quiet finally.
and I only got 4 hours of sleep.
Shoot.
Yeah, I was really angry the next day.
I do not blame you at all.
I almost threw a punch, not gonna lie, guys.
And then continuing with the internal thing, it also varies from person to person. Like we said, we're both kind of realists, and some other people might be pessimists or optimists. It kind of depends where you fall. What you find stressful might not be stressful to someone else. Because I know I find a bunch of my projects stressful, and my boyfriend's like, it's you literally just have to do this. And sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
And makes me realize I am freaking out over nothing. This is why am I doing this to myself? And other times I'm like, you suck.
Literally. Well, it's like art with some people. Some people
Yeah.
find art super relaxing. It's like their time away from life. But others are like, oh my goodness, I like, art block. And then like,
Yeah.
just, yeah.
And then your ability to cope plays a big role as well. So, like, if you can't calm yourself down and take a step back and look at the problem and be like, I'm overreacting, lol, you're gonna have a really hard time not being stressed.
Yeah.
I
mean, I do that at work sometimes where so I work in a warehouse. It's a whole bunch of packages. And they'll come.
It's spoopy scary.
Yeah. Well, they'll come flying down the belt. And I sit there and I'm stressing because I'm missing some or I can't fit any on my shelf. And I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to get in trouble. And then I relax and I'm like, there's a reason that we have a jackpot at the end, which is literally them taking whatever just got past us and they'll throw it in a bin and we just redo all of them right at the end. And I just sit there and remind myself, I'm like, it's fine.
It'll come back.
It will literally come back. I don't even have to worry. Unless I'm messing up horrible, which I really wasn't. I'm just
going a little bit slower than you wanted to.
Well, it's not even like that. Like, someone behind me who does my shelving wasn't fast enough. And so it filled up entirely, so I couldn't fit anymore. Yeah. And I kept getting the huge packages that take up half the shelf, and I'm like,
that noise exactly, you guys. And then there are a couple of different types of symptoms. There's mental, forgetfulness, nervousness, poor concentration, and anxiety. And I would like to go into poor concentration and forgetfulness because these go hand in hand, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're thinking about something over and over and over again, like, oh, I have a test tomorrow, and you're not thinking about a different class, you're not concentrating. So if you don't concentrating, if you're not concentrating on what the teacher is teaching in that other class, you're gonna not learn it, which you end up forgetting.
And then you lack.
Yes. And so that adds to it. But also most people are like, ugh, I'm so forgetful, or like I'm stupid because I don't remember. And that's not the case. You're just super stressed. And this goes with anxiety and depression and any psycho what's it called? Like, it goes with any mental health disorder that involves like freaking out. So that's a lot of them, you guys. Yeah. Like, there are specific categories for all of these different things. I have them in my psychology notes.
And like it's just because you like get so stuck in your head in the moments that you just straight up you're not really there in the world around you.
Yeah.
You truly aren't. Like even if you think you are, you're really not. So it's not even you forgetting, it's the fact that you didn't retain or take in any of the information that was given.
Yeah. And like one of my family members, she has really, really bad anxiety, and you can kind of tell how bad her anxiety is when we go out. Because, like, she has a paper napkin, right? And she's messing with it under the table all night. And you can tell how bad her anxiety is by how shredded the napkin is. And so, she's been like, I just forget everything. Like, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe I have Alzheimer's or whatever. And knowing this now, because she has depression and anxiety, because those go hand in hand, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like she's on the older side, but you know,
makes sense. Physical symptoms, which everything that is unhealthy for the body will always come with physical symptoms.
For sure.
So, I mean, an obvious would be fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, which I completely get. Whenever I stress or get anxiety really bad, my stomach flips and I can't retain food.
Yes. And for women, I'm sorry I have to bring this up.
Is it another quote unquote fun fact?
No, it's not. It's normal-ish. Your period can come either late or early.
Yeah.
Because of stress. Found that out recently.
Known that one for a while. Stress and periods can go hand in hand so bad.
Because your stress affects your level of hormones, which, cortisol and adrenaline are both hormones, and they affect everything.
And, like, I know, like, even on your period, your anxiety can go up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. It can get so bad. I know, like, for me, whenever I have something coming up that shouldn't really be that stressful, but I'm on my period, oh, best believe. I'm like,
sure.
Oh my god, I'm gonna poop myself.
Don't poop yourself, though, please.
No promises. Anyways.
And then there are emotional symptoms, and I am very familiar with these because I have blown up on people because I'm anxious, and then I'm like, wait.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. That was so uncalled for. So it's irritability, anger, and feeling moody. And of course, there are other ones like you feel sad or.
I just get really annoying and irritable. I get straight up like, I need this done. I do. And I'm just everywhere. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need this. And I'm like, wait, no, I need to do that one first. And then I'm like, everybody shh. My thoughts are too loud. Oh, wait, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. And like, when you're kind of like that, I kind of give you a little, hey.
Oh man, finals for high school?
Yeah, that was wild. Because I understood that and I let you do what you needed to do. And it ended really well for you.
It did.
It did.
But it was still like a.
Yeah. Sometimes it's healthy, you guys, okay? And then you have to, like, take that time after to, like, kind of get rid of that,
Shake it out of your bones.
Yes, literally. But every once in a while, when you get that like that, and I know that it's probably not a healthy thing you're stressing over, I kind of give you, like, a, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is how I see it.
Yep.
And I know your view is completely different, but, like, if my opinion helps, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
And that helps for me, which is why I give people the option.
Yeah, for sure. And it will sometimes help me open my eyes too, and I'm just like, yeah.
Wait, that's kind of small.
That's so small.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it like that.
And I know you've been like, I really don't want to hear it right now. I'm like, chill.
Yeah, sometimes I do get like that, but it's just because I'm so stuck in my head. I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, and I give you time, and usually you come back to me and say, hey, can you tell me how to look at this differently or whatever.
Yeah, I just usually always need a little bit of time, and then I'm like, I'm back. I'm so sorry.
Nah, I totally get it. Because usually when you're grumpy or quote unquote mean, I'm always like,
quote unquote mean.
Like you might say something rude, but I'm always like, she's in a mood right now, because she would never say that to me if she was like normal. So I'll wait on her. It's fine. And then sometimes I give you a little text. I'm like, hey, I'm here if you need me. And that usually you're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm not
sometimes
worried
I
about
straight up just don't realize, but I'm just like, I got
yeah, and like if you don't realize, I always
point it out, yeah.
I'm like, hey, I didn't really appreciate that.
And I'm usually pretty like, oh. And I beat myself up afterwards,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
And like we're talking about it, ways to deal. Most people are like deep breathing, meditation, exercise, and sometimes meds if it gets to that point.
I depend on friends.
Me too. No,
Always. Just do it.
Just do it. Simple.
Simple.
Yeah, easy. For me, I make a plan. Like if I'm stressing about something, like an upcoming concert, I like this last concert you went to. There was a line, a couple measures that I was struggling with, and we had like 4 weeks to prepare those songs. By the way,
That's not a lot of time.
no, it's not at all.
Literally only a month.
I looked at my section leader because I'm a freshman, you guys, and I was like, "Hey, I can't play the entirety of these measures because it was an octave jump and then back down and then another octave jump and back down."
Oof.
And it was I was struggling. I'm a brass player, you guys, you know. And I looked at him and I'm like, "Yo, what can I do?" And he's like, "Just play the higher notes." And I'm like, "You're so smart. Why didn't I think of that?"
Because you never really think of it until someone else says it.
Yeah, it's
And then you steal it for your own idea.
yeah.
Never do that. That's mean.
Yeah, guys, don't do that.
I yell at my boyfriend about doing that sometimes. So I had a really great idea one time, and Jackson stole it, and I'm like, that's my idea. You take that.
I just said that. LOL. Yeah.
And I'll like yell it for the whole world to know. I'm just like, it was my idea.
Yeah, he just stole it from me. That sound peaking is wild. I'm sorry, you guys.
Not sorry.
Do you have any other ways?
Not really. I don't really manage it that well. I kind of just depend on other people.
Yeah, talk it out.
Yeah, but I also like try to like think of ways like I said earlier, like about the boxes.
Oh yeah.
Just like giving myself like a well, I can always either do this later. I can just calm down. It's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm trying to save someone's life. Hopefully, I don't have to. Some of those boxes,
dude. I don't even want to think about it.
I'm just waiting for the day I see something inappropriate. Because some of them don't actually have a box around it. It's the actual product that's just labeled. I've seen stuff. Yeah. Just in my 2 weeks of working there. I've already seen stuff.
Yikes. Yeah, my thing, kind of like yours, the whole I can do this later or calm down first, I divide it up. So like if I'm doing a really really long assignment, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do 5 questions, take a break and then come back to it and see how much I can do. Or if I'm writing an essay, I'm like, I will write the first 2 paragraphs and then take a break and come back.
I just ended up straight up not doing it because I'm like, does it affect my grade? Nah.
And then it did.
It does always.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not enough. It's fine.
Yeah, creative writing. Yeah.
I struggled in that though.
Yeah, and like,
because I just was never creative and I never understood the assignment, so I just never did them because I was always like, that's how I am. If I don't understand it and I feel stuck, I will stay stuck until someone actually helps me.
Why didn't you ask me for help?
Because I hate asking for help. I'm just one of those people that I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna bother them, and I'm gonna keep having to bother them. And I just end up sitting there in my little corner, like,
well, at least I don't have to teach you everything.
yeah.
Because, like, I knew that you knew what we were doing and you understood what we were doing. It's just some of the assignments, instructions,
Just never made
dude.
sense.
And that teacher was a fantastic teacher.
He was.
It's just some of the ways
He worded it. Yeah,
Dude.
that makes sense.
Dude, I had trouble understanding. I had to ask Connor for help.
Connor understood everything, which was crazy. And I just, yeah, I know. I just sat there and was like, I can't. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I ended up just not doing it.
And you ask him for help, and he's like, "You just do it."
Exactly.
Fuck.
And so I still passed, of course.
Yeah,
but
you passed. You're.
no, it sucked. And you know how everybody did the assignment like a couple days beforehand? Well, that's because I didn't get enough assignments done to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to do some. And then day of, I sat in his class the entirety of the 2 hours. And I finished all of it. And I handwrote it all.
Yeah, and like that's another thing is
I hate being on computers.
yeah, computers suck. Okay, and like I have to use a computer for schooling and work and all that fun crap, but they suck. They wear on your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to focus and concentrate and learn stuff because you don't have something physical in your hands. At least that's how it is for me.
Yeah, and I didn't want to keep going from tab to tab, tab to tab,
Mm-hmm.
when I could just have it all right there from whatever I copy and pasted and then write it down on my notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Did it take longer? Yes. Did I care? No. I still got it done,
Yeah.
and I passed with 100.
You got it. Good job.
That's the reason why my grade went up. That's awful to admit, but
you know what? Hey, you got it done within 2 hours, and that's really good.
7 whole pages. I was writing fast. My fingers hurt afterwards, and I was like, you know what?
I did it though.
Kissing my finger guns. I'm like, pew.
Yeah. I don't think I have any more ways.
I think we got off track, anyways.
It's okay. Y'all love our rants, totally.
I don't know about love.
I don't know. Y'all don't comment.
Stinky little babies.
Guys!
You're supposed to be our yappers, and yet now you're yapping.
Y'all aren't yapping. Please.
We're yapping more than the viewer. Anyways, I think we've basically covered just about everything about stress.
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure I could.
We could keep yapping on and on.
Psychotic disorders.
Ah, you remember.
Like schizophrenia or
schizophrenia.
something else. You know, there's a whole list. Like bipolar.
Ah,
because you have the insane highs and the really lows, and that
it just bounces.
I believe that's counted as one of those, but whatever. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and that's totally chill. I'm 18. I don't know everything. We're both 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turn 19 in a couple days.
Yeah. So we don't know everything. So when we're talking from personal experience and looking it up on the internet.
Yeah.
Granted, we might not cite all of our sources.
Yes.
But I usually just
give a quick gist.
Yeah, like I paraphrase everything, and it comes from the AI from Google. So.
Yeah, because the AI is paraphrasing from everything too. So.
Yeah. And I'm sure you can look up what we wrote and find out for yourself. If you really want to look into it more, do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We encourage all of you to go and do your own research on what we say. Find different ways. Explore your mental illnesses. Don't do that.
I mean, you could if it is healthy.
If it's healthy.
If it leads to chaos, drama,
drop it.
Murder.
Don't add to the population. Don't subtract to the population. And get home on time, y'all.
I mean, you could add to the population. Just, it better be planned.
Please.
Please. Please.
We do not condone violence, even though we kind of talk about it every once in a while.
Literally me today. I was ready to punch him in my sleep.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's fine. It was a
Anyway.
mental thought.
Yeah, it stayed in the kidneys or brain. My family calls it kidneys because we're silly.
And I like to follow up with the liver.
Yeah. Keep it in the kidneys and or liver, you guys.
Yep. But I think that's pretty much it.
I think so. I think we're good.
Well, okay. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.